there was like a second too early, right? Welcome back to Farming Sim. Hutan, Pantai, no leasing. What's the story with you and this? Right. The headlands are a bit weird. I should probably get the dites down to do this. Let's go right across the edge here. It's weird. It must be because we saved and reloaded, I guess it's not put down that crack anywhere else. We're just gonna go right across and make a mess of it. Yeah, it must have been on the save and reload. Basically, I had this guy just doing this plowing contract, which is going to get us the money to get the good bale wrapper. Because the one we did get was absolute crap. See the tire spinning a bit. Like, I could just let the AI do it, but it's going to cost me money. And I can't really do anything for the rest of the day until we finish this. We get our next grass cut the next day. If I just pass time while he's doing this, it's just going to cost me money. He's not going to go any faster. The roads are going to be all over the place. I suppose it's easier for the game to do it this way, isn't it? Just to have a certain direction that these rows are going to go in. It's too bad I can't just, you know, fit them out in a straight line. I know this would be terrible in reality because I'm splitting it even further, but who cares? Although I do think that now we have the dites. Oh, you know what I should do? How much would a bigger plow be? We're using this that has a 1.6 meter range. We go 2.5 with that. For 16 grand. Plus it is just better. And it flips. Right. Might be something to look into. Luckily this isn't the plowing championship or anything. Cultivate field 2 for 18 grand. That is... Would that pay for the new cultivator? No. Current cultivator is what? That, isn't it? It's that, yeah. So we have like a 3 meter spread. Up to 4 meters. 4 meters for 24,000. 5 meters for 24. 6 meters for 54, but you want to go like that. I think the bigger plow is a better buy later. There's deadwood we could do, then there's the plowing that we're not going to be doing. There's a quick spraying job, and oh, I sold my tether, that's right. Oh, we could spray 24, it's like right next to us. How are you going to react if I put you on autopilot here now? Oh, wait, yeah, right. Yeah, we'll let you do your thing. Yeah, we're currently just waiting on the silage. spray that field. Just need to get rid of the herbicide, or get the herbicide. Oh yeah, right, that's the other plowing, or the cultivating that we did. That's a strangely patchy field. Alright, lovely. Might as well... Whoops. Might as well take the contract. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right, yeah, the other cultivating job. I'll collect that. Lovely. Yeah, again, I was doing the setup on YouTube, and for some reason, Farming Sim 25 will only come up in German now. How do you pronounce it? Astragon Landwirtschafts Simulator? Is that German? I'm presuming it's German. Do this one by eye. Right, it's only like 10 AM, so it's still misty out. Missed a few at the very edge. I can't see the edge of the field at all. So I put together a pasture for buffalo in my other run, and the fencing worked fine, and I was like, this would have been so cheap. I could have got such a bigger pasture there for like the same money that we spent. Oh, bear with me 1 second while I do... Yeah, that's off. Okay, never mind. It was still playing the noise, but it wasn't using any of my or my herbicides, so that's good. That's that done. Like that. But we could cultivate that. That wouldn't be a problem. Like, probably do that by the time the plowing is done. We'll take that. Do some work on the neighbors' fields. Although already looking at it, this might take a little bit longer than I was thinking. So that's 8%. So are they trying to tell me two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, yeah. No, that makes a bit more sense that way. I was gonna give out, but no. Not gonna bother with headlands. Alright, just making sure he wasn't stuck. Sometimes the plow likes to get stuck in the earth. You've just got to reset it. Okay, Mark on is going. Fog still amazes you? Why is that? You never have fog at 10:30 in the morning? Oh, yeah, it looks very cool. It does, yeah. It's very persistent on this map. I guess just because of the way it is, right? Like, it is always here on this field in the mornings. I also like that your headlights are useless in it. Yeah, it's like they've seen it in the real world or something. Let's just straighten this out altogether. Sometimes it doesn't feel real in the real world. Yeah. Fog can be pretty nasty. Especially if people don't have the correct kind of lights on their vehicle at night. Yeah, that was nice and straight. You never drive in nighttime fog? I no choice. It's coming home from work, you know. I was coming home one night and it was freezing fog. And just going down the motorway, you know. I was still doing about 110 kilometers an hour. And I was watching in front of me, you know, being attentive. And I don't know if I had maybe 50 yards notice of this old Toyota van that was tipping along and had these really, really dim lights on. Problem is he was going about 30 or 40 kilometers an hour. So like I got out of the way, but my god, if I hadn't been paying attention. Like if you're going to drive 30 or 40 kilometers an hour, do not drive on the motorway in fog. Because this was not a sudden fog, this is all night. If you're not comfortable driving it, do not drive on the motorway, drive on the other roads. Yeah. 120 here. It is actually illegal in normal weather to drive on that road under 40. I think. So you just become a danger at that point. Oh yeah, no, the cops aren't even out at that stage. Like, yeah, you wouldn't find anyone for it, but like common sense would dictate don't fucking drive on it. 96% on the plowing. I think the God rays look really well in this. They did a very good job with that. funny. I do the edge like this because the percentage goes up so much more on the edges. %on the ploughing. I think we nearly did 20% since he's gone up from whatever I called out last. That's why. Oh, it's not even letting me, reset that plow. Reset that, yep. Go there, buddy. So yeah, that's the thing with the plow. Yeah, we definitely do that. Now, we'll get him to drive back down, but he's not going to finish the field. We'll finish the field because, you know, reasons. So, you just drive her back down there, buddy. Not this shite again. You're on the feckin' road. Drive down there. I don't know, why can you go there but you can't go to the other place? And yeah, we'll get the cultivating done, we'll get the ploughing done then, and that'll be that for the day. We'll pass on until November, which will be a harvest of the grass, which should also get us the silage done during the day. We should also be able to buy the baler then for the next harvest, that we can just do everything separately. Hey Andrea, how's it going? Great to see farming sim. Oh yeah, I always do a bit of farming sim now that I'm addicted. I couldn't have it as my main game just because views. There's nobody watching on YouTube right now. There's only a couple of people that watch the VODs. Which is understandable. Not for everyone. Sorry, well, what am I saying? You're on YouTube. You want them? Ah, that's all. I wouldn't be the most exciting person to watch on the best of days. You like the streams? Oh yeah, the streams are good for interacting with people when they want to. Hey Chili. You even started watching real life farming videos, not after. I started noticing the machinery on the roads and stuff when I'm going around more. Like, I grew up around farming. I wasn't a farmer, but I grew up around farming in the country. So, like, I knew a bit. But seeing specific machines now, I'm like, alright. Missed the spot? It'll be fine. We're just leaving a Brazilian there. I'd laugh if that finished the field. Okay. Done and done. Go finish this thing. Definitely think we should get rid of this plow and get a decent one. We don't use it that often. They haven't been able to buy the bigger seeder yet? Oh man. I'll show you what I bought in my other run here in a minute. Also, I went downstairs, made coffee, like did the laundry and stuff, and got my food and stuff, and then I came back up and I was like, oh yeah, I left X4 running. Whoops. Did I lose anything? Lassie does not like to turn with the plow, obviously, because that would be really bad. I surprisingly lost less when I was AFK than I did when I was watching at the end, trying to get my guys to do stuff. X4, I have 2 saves now. And there's an auto save as well, so it's fine, I didn't lose anything. Like, I didn't lose a single fighter until I came back and started looking at it. Then I immediately lost 3 fighters to a bunch of stuff. Because I went back through the notes for like 40 minutes. It's like, okay, a couple of my stations were attacked by Vong and pirates and stuff, but did not lose a single thing. Go on, Massey, go on. Wait, is this... Oh, this is peas, right? Oh, this is canola. Right, I was like, is that grass? And then what is this? Oh, wheat. Okay. Damn. $191 for the fuel, not bad, I suppose. Complete that. And we'll complete that. Save that. I'll pop out and show you what I did in my other thing. I spent a lot of money. This is my initial one where I was learning everything. So I spent over 200,000 just before this save. I might have made a mistake. I don't know if I made a mistake doing it in February. Because the snow is on the ground. I put the pasture down on the grass field, but I'm not sure that it's going to grow properly. Might be a thing with the game, I'll see. Anyway. Oh yeah, you're still plowing. Okay. This is my Fent. Doing a bit of plowing. You've got the Dites brothers. And the little brother over here. And these are all from my silage operations. My pit. My forage harvester. This is a forage trailer. All my other gear then just for other stuff. So we got buffalo in this pasture. It's on the edge of my grass field, which is not showing me information under the snow. I literally just put them in so they have no health or no nothing. And then I bought this. Why did I buy this? To do this. Buffalo mozzarella. We go in here. Buffalo milk is worth a decent bit of money. Buffalo mozzarella is worth a lot of money. Yeah, cheese, yeah. It's worth 14,000 per 1,000 kilos. Or liters, or whatever. Which is a little bit more than double that, so... The ratio... Oh wait, there. The ratio is 3 to 2. So it's not even using a 2 to 1 ratio. And you're gonna... Yeah. So that was my latest acquisition. I'm just hoping that in March that actually grows as grass. So this is, yeah, as you can see, it's cut out now with the pasture. My grass field, my other grass field, and my other grass field. And then that's my canola field, because I have this rented out as well. I have the leasing mod on for businesses. That's making canola oil. That's what I'm doing in this run. I'm just doing this in my own time now, because I said no one watches my stuff. Eventually we want to get up to that level in this. Right, my silage harvest there brings in well over 100 grand. For a cut. Actually, I think I bought the Fent out of the silage. Right. And that brought us back to here without having to come over. Different maps and different saves? Yeah. That was my first ever. The other one we were just in was my first ever thing. So we started that with no farm. Oh, don't worry about the algorithm. I don't bother with that either. What's this second thing? Jesus. 18-meter reach. Not a bad old cultivator there. Needs 500. Okay, never mind. Anyway, we good? I think we're good. I don't think I forgot anything, but I probably did. If I wanted to push the algorithm for my own channel, I'd do Stone Shard and X4 right now. But I can't just do that myself. Ooh, 44% off view. Interesting. What percentage are they at? I need to move them out of the way. 94? They're getting there. 95? Well, I could just do the whole time thing, which we will do. If they don't come out of the wrap when they're silage bales, we're kind of screwed. Uh-oh. Oh wait, fermenting 99%. We have to wait for the whole thing to ferment now? Wait a minute. Alright, down to 2 times speed. Yeah, the bale sausage. Yeah, so what do I do with this? Oh, cut open bale, never mind. Perfect. There we go. Nom nom nom. Excellent. Right. I mean, we'll get 223 at the biogas plant. Wait, we get 223 per 1,000 and each one of them is 5,000. So we're getting $1,000 per bale. Okay. Well, more than $1,000 per bale. Oh, thank God you pick up the bales. Right. Where are we off to with this? Oh, right over there. That's not too bad. Go straight through town. That's a green light. Yep. Still green. All good. I'm I'm Irish, I only see green. Oh man, thank God they didn't put a wall around this. Wait, where are we dropping this? Up there? Is this where we're dropping it? Like, I'll unload them here. Nope. Oh, wait. It did take a few. 13 grand. Nice. Alright, lads, I won't bother you by using the front gate. Alright, let's do the thing first, right? Where we'll go buying that. Right? $180 to 120 centimeter square bales, so we can do the 100 and or the 220 centimeter square bales. I'm gonna stick with the 180. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the 180s. And we have 16.4, right? The bigger bale trailer is 20. So I think when we sell the rest of the silage, we'll be able to afford that because we'll sell this trailer too. Upgrades, lads, upgrades. Or do I keep the money, use this trailer? Ooh, do I keep the money and use this trailer and then save up to buy the second field? Why are cedars in 23 so expensive? How much is the cedar? $123,000. Oh wow, that is expensive. Right, I'm gonna put this trailer here. You have 35, yeah, yeah. Nasty. I'm gonna double check that this is harvestable. Yep. We're gonna make some money. It'll be fine. No one will notice or know where we've gone. I believe this is like hail damage and stuff, among other things. Well, that's basically what the Massey is for now. You're gonna go over to, I'm gonna say there. Hopefully you will reach that. Nope. Autoload is not in transport mode. Oh. Yes, it is. Now it is? In transporting position. Is this the bug? Alright, well you can sit there then. You see, like, there's less and less on the edge every time we do it. really matter because we'll be windrowing it, so we can just put it across here. Yeah, I think the next purchase is a cedar, so that we can extend out that grass field to the edges and up here. We'll just get more volume out of it. Would it be worth us flattening the hill a bit? Even just that one little section? I'm not sure that it would be. Also wondering, can I edit that pasture now that it's down, or would I have to put down a new one? Alright, Andre, sorry, have a good one. Get a good rest. piss me off now because I missed a bit. I'm gonna have to do a run like this. That bit on the outside we'll grab later. As a pedestrian, this horrifies you. Good. Stay away from my fields. Don't mind that big metal pole in the middle of there. Why retractors have decapitation attachments? Well, it makes the job easier. So taking out the scourge of road signs, always, Sully, always. Fair question, why doesn't yours? He's a pedestrian. Damn pedestrians always getting in the way. I always love the smart lad that walks out onto the street and puts his hand up. Thinks, oh yeah, that'll stop that 2-ton vehicle that's traveling at 30 kilometers an hour. Yep, your hand will stop that. And then if they ever get pissed off, that's exactly what I say to them. Oh yeah, do you think if you walk out into traffic, your hand is going to stop the car? My brakes will only work to a certain degree. If I'm in a tractor, it's probably a zombie apocalypse. You better believe I'll have one. Get the direct attachment and you can put it on the front. Get one of the smaller ones. It's a nightmare to process humans with the head still on. I know, right? Let's be real. You really want to kind of liquefy him. There's a book I've read where they use a snow cutter to kill a field of zombies. Nice. A snow cutter. Wait, what's a snow cutter? You mean like a snow plow? I have pictures. Oh, okay, right. So like a forage picker. As they call it in this game. They're in the game. Now, I would like to grab that without destroying the machinery, of course. That's exactly what happened there. No damage to the machinery. Right? What I can do is get the Massey to go up and get the new bale wrapper. Kind of felt like Bishop Burning were maybe this kid. Yeah. If anyone here has not seen Father Ted, watch some Father Ted. You'll get the Irish sense of humor. Been ingrained in the Irish sense of humor. Father Ted, yep. It is a comedy series, parody comedy series that used to be on, I think it was Channel 4, wasn't it? Because like RT would never make a series like that. It's from Graham Linehan, the same guy who did like Black Books and the IT Crowd. Yeah, I love all those series. Before he went nuts, I don't listen to anything any of them say. I know he's gone very political and crap, so good for him. Maybe. Get that in there, look at that. New line. Black Books is brilliant though, because it has Dylan Moore and Bill Bailey, and it's just great. The two of them are fantastic. They bounced off each other so well. They did, didn't they? Yeah. Can't remember your one's name. She was good too. I don't know her name. There was that. There was Black Books and Feathered Heads. I own the box sets. And the IT crowd. I thought the IT crowd was great. Richard Ajwadi, fantastic. That very dry sense of humor. I think he's great. He does it very well. See, that's where we're missing the little bits on the curve, but that's fine. We'll just have to remember that when we go around. Which we will, because we'll use the overhead view like that. You see a lot of yourself in Featherjack. I have all of their autographs. I got Dermot Morgan's autograph like 6 months before he passed away. Well, maybe, no, I don't know. Actually, I don't know how long it was before he passed away. But basically, the actress that plays Mrs. Doyle was married in Kilkenny. And my uncle is an actor and was friends with all of them. So we actually went... We met him outside the wedding and stuff and got all of their autographs. Which was really cool. I have them in a little book here somewhere. We're still on 180, nice. Yeah, it packs them neatly. Wraps them up too. Actually, hold on. Yeah, you know what? I'll drive this over now and empty it because I'm gonna want it to move the bales over to the baler. Because I'm not going to be able to move them while they're fermenting, right? Except with the spike on the front of this. So I'm going to want them all off of the field. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's very, he was like, not Shakespearean, but he was like a stage actor through and through. Frank Kelly? I think his name is Frank Kelly. Yeah, you wouldn't realize it's him. Even though like there's a little bit of makeup and stuff, but you wouldn't realize it was him by talking to him. of course, Cradle of Hanlon, the infamous Dougal. I was gonna put a few gifs of Battletech as like sub things and stuff, you know, when someone subs. I was gonna do Dougal trying to bless himself. Or just little quotes, like we do with the HK-47. I was going to do little quotes. Yeah, but something simple like "careful now," that sort of thing, or I don't know. My brick, yeah. What do you say to a cup of tea? Feck off, tea. yeah. I'll see what I can pull together there. I wanted to change up my sub notifications and all that kind of stuff. But I've been procrastinating on it. Yes, small and far away. Yes. Or one of the very first episodes is when he was going to be on TV. And he comes up to Tom, who's played by like Pat Short, who's kind of the crazy man on the island. He wears the t-shirt saying, "I shot JR." And he comes up to him and goes, "Father, I've killed a man." "Oh right, Tom, that's great. I'm going to be on the telly. I gotta go. See ya." And a Japanese PS3 game set in Ireland. What's it called? I know Anuna did stuff for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 or something. Folklore. What's that like, eh? I'd say that's interesting. All we really need to get is a power washer. And we can clean our Massey. Poor old Massey's been doing all the work since the start. It's never got a wash. I wouldn't worry about the accents, but like, if it's set in Ireland, like, it's like, what's the... you know, everything else, like. Is it all leprechauns and fairies and stuff? Oh. I see. Like, I'd be driving to work and I'd see a Mini Cooper and I'd be like, how could you buy that car and drive around with two big feckin' Union Jacks as brake lights? Like, no. If it's the British version, you know? Hey, Darth. Barry's just in the town with them. What's this? This is a square baler. It's a gigantic square baler, but it is a square baler. Picking up our grass cuttings. And then we wrap it up and make it into silage, which makes us money. Yeah, it's a square baler. It's actually bigger than our tractor, which is crazy. And probably the most expensive thing I own in this. Other than the field. Actually, it's probably more expensive than the field I own. It's been our big purchase. We had a small square baler before, but we couldn't wrap them for silage. Yeah, no worries, dude. You're usually, well, you're sometimes on when I get home from work. I'll pop in whenever I can. Although I do have to say I don't have much interest in 750i myself, so I kind of just pop in while I'm doing other stuff. Hey, Lower Saigon. Okay, just try. Yeah. I get you. I would too if I was working normal hours. That would be great because then I could do evening time EU and early evening US, which would be ideal. 19 people watching me play Farming Sim. That's unusual. Hello, everyone. Those are X4 numbers. Probably be doing a bit of a Vorion later, just so everyone's aware. Roughly midnight for me. About 11 o'clock now. On Sunday I usually stream late though. Come on, you bio. Oh, I shouldn't have let off the gas. This machine is at like the limit of what this tractor can do. Going up a hill. Okay, this tractor cost 80 grand. It's in an open beta there at the moment. I'm not checking it out really because it messes with it can mess with UI stuff when you switch back to an older version then. Yeah, I must check in on my goats. Love the sound of this tractor. Yeah, I did try out a little bit on the first beta, and that's when I ran into the whole UI issue. So I kind of stopped because I was in the mid, I'm in the middle of my playthrough. It looks like, from what I could tell, you're not going to want to be flying around at full speed anymore, and you're going to want to control your throttle a bit more, which is good. It'll be interesting to see how much your man brings in from like the likes of Star Citizen and such. I haven't watched any videos on it. I haven't watched, well, anything. Like I said, I did about a half an hour with it, but that was the first beta. Probably just something more engaging. Like, X4's flight model is very simple. So it appears like there's going to be a lot more like Newtonian physics and stuff in it. Like, there's a lot more drift. What I'm saying is, when you're going full speed, you're going to drift a good bit at the end. You're not just going to be able to turn. Forward the motor, you could fly full speed and then flip a 180 and it'll bleed off your speed and get you going again, but now you're going to drift a lot more. So you're, like I'm saying, you're not going to want to be at full throttle when you start your turn, because you're just going to go flying. You're not going to have the thrust to cancel out that movement. And then they're changing the boost settings and all that kind of stuff, so there's a whole rake of changes in that. It'll be very interesting. What I want to see is how the AI reacts to it. Is it going to make every single fighter different? Things like that. Because that would be huge. It doesn't really matter what changes you make to X4. It's all about how does the AI react to this, because that's the crux of the matter. Didn't like their first version? That's fair. But like the X series has never had a, ultra realistic flight model or anything. Nothing wrong with it. It's fun to fly around in, but it's not Star Citizen or anything, Not that that is a benchmark for anyone to go by. Yeah, yeah, X4 has the hyperlanes, yeah. They were brought in Rebirth, because Rebirth was kind of the test bed. Something I think a lot of people just still don't understand about Rebirth. I'm pretty sure Ubisoft said it at the time. We're testing stuff in our new engine. I have like 500 hours in Rebirth. It's crazy. I really wanted to like that game more. Get on up there. Come on, come on, come on. Cool to see ships drifting through turns. Yeah, you'd be drifting a lot more flying around. In the hyperspace lanes, you're not going to be exactly drifting because you're kind of locked into them. But yeah, during combat, it looks like there's going to be a lot more drift. Alright, now we're putting down the spots. Look at that. I think we're good. Yeah. Oh, well, you know what? It won't actually matter because... Well, it will. I want to fertilize that. Giggity. Massey's over here. Yeah, this thing is so much better than the last one we had. Jesus. I've used this a few times. So we should get the silage then in January. We get the silage in January. Alright, we'll be able to sell it in February. Now, I could turn off automatic drop. Actually, this is just the easier way to do it, isn't it? What was I thinking? I don't need to, like, go around and get them with the forks. And then unload square bale. Diamond rock. Just gonna get all of these off the field. Yeah. Have a good one, Darth. I'll probably raid you later. Although I'm probably going to be going for a few hours, I think. We're going merch? I don't know. No. I think I used to have that command. Oh, I do, yeah. I do have a thing. Where is it? Actually, the hoodie comes with an embroider logo, which I'm really happy with. Where can I go to my thing? Is it there? No, it's not. Promotions. Trade promotions. Home. Oh, there it is. Boop. Yep. There you go. I've lowered the prices as much as I can, so that I actually like get something out of it, but I'm also every now and then I think about looking at the shop, and I need to look at other cheaper versions of this thing, but I don't want them to be poor quality. Should probably set that command up, actually. Excuse me. Right. This is how we build our go-kart track as well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh no, what have I done here? I was going to say that the center of that kind of seems to be passed through, so that's not bad. Yeah. I have a little bit of playroom there when I'm moving about. I should raise those forks, that's what happens. We'll get this out of the way, we'll get the field fertilized, and then we'll move on. Check in on the goats too. Looking at all the time we save now with the new windrower and the new mower and the baler itself, we're kind of using on the bales. So it might be worth going back up to the bigger bales then. Not going to make any difference at the amount we sell. The only reason we would want the smaller bales is for the other baler, right? Or a bale wrapper. I know, right? Put stones down around it and everything to try and block me. We got there. Ooh, I wonder is that a bit too far? Nope. Very forgiving with letting you through that, so that's good. It'll be back up tomorrow, though, we all know it. Oh man, I have a thing about driving instructors. Because a lot of the driving instructors around here are probably some of the worst offenders for like double parking and stuff. Like I was driving up the motorway to work the other day and there was an Irish School of Motoring car in front of me. And I went past him. I was going about 100 and, I don't know, 25, 26. So that's like 5 or 6 over the limit. And he turned out to be one of these guys that doesn't like getting overtaken, because as I pulled back into the inner lane, or the outer lane, suddenly picked up speed. Started tipping along. Like, you're in an Irish School of Motoring car. You were overtaken by someone going less than 10% over the speed limit, and then you decided that you needed to overtake them and stay in the outside lane. Alright, buddy. You have a good day. I'm gonna stay on the cruise control that I was on. You often get it coming out of Dublin that, like, if you're going a couple of kilometers an hour faster than someone on the N7. So it's a 3-lane way, or whatever you want to say. You creep up behind them, and then you know, the Undertaker. No, you couldn't. No. But that's what I was gonna say is, if you're creeping up behind someone slowly, you know, because they're going like a kilometer or 2 an hour slower than you. And then you go to overtake them, and just as you nose in front of them, they start speeding up a little bit to crawl up in front of you. And I just sit there on the cruise control, and I just sit there and wait for about 200-300 meters, and then they slow back down. Sometimes they'll do it 2 or 3 times. And I just look over at them, and they're so focused, usually staring straight ahead. The odd guy will look back over at you, be like, come on. But it's like, why? What are you even doing? Like, I know that you're going to slow back down in about 200 meters, and I'm going to just continue on doing what I was doing. It's like, why bother? Like, one guy did it to me, and then as he was speeding up, I saw someone coming up behind me. I was like, that's a squad car. And so he did it anyway, and he slowed back down and he sped back up. So the next time he sped back up, I just pulled in behind him, because the squad car was on my arse at that stage. And I let the squad car go by, and I don't know if your man ever realized it was a squad car, because he'd slowed down again because now he was in front of me, you know. So I had to come off the cruise control to not run into him because he's slowing down so much. So As soon as the squad car passed me, I pulled back out, back onto the cruise control. And then your man did the same thing again. So the next time he did it, I started flashing him with a squad car like 500 meters up the road who had been watching the whole thing. I was like, yeah, what the fuck are you doing? No sign is safe? Well, I missed that one. Imagine if I unfolded this thing, we'd get them all. Although, we'd probably hit those poles. We need to buy this field. This field will make us money. We'll definitely switch to the larger bales, just so that we don't have to wrap as many. That was the learning from that cut. Ah! Won't let me do it. How are you guys doing? 800 liters of water, okay. Doing grand, boys. You're doing grand. Worth a try? Yeah. Get one of the logging vehicles. Right. Oh no, I don't know if I got the end. Damn it. You can kind of see where we've done here. If you can see there the different shade on the ground. If you don't want to use the GPS. I take what I said previously back. This one is like Bishop Brennan with the cabling. Yeah. Right color too. I can kind of see it there. I'll have to do the corner because I was too conservative with it. It's fine. I know I could change the width that's being used. It'll be fine too. If I really wanted to conserve stuff, I could do Control Z. I'm just going to make sure that we get this inner side lined up. I'll have to do a run on the outside anyway. That's a good 23% on your yield. So definitely worth it. We'll just Just about get it there. And this will be a long patch, so we can cut down to 12 meters. Yeah, loads. Alright. Thank God there's no traffic coming. Sweet. And that's that. That's our whole harvest done. Failed everything. That's not bad. And we'll definitely go back to the larger bale then. That'll cut down that time again. I love the Massey because it can barely lift the damn thing. Should just push him. So it's 16 bales at about around 1,200 euro each, so it's not bad. So they're 5,000 liters, so it's about 1,100. Honestly, it's not going to go up that much. We could sell them. Oh no, we can't sell them now. They're not silage yet. So in February then, it'll be around the same. Goat's milk. What can we make with the goat's milk? Goat's cheese. 3,400 per 1,000 liter. Really? Oh, there's no dairy thing on this, is there? There's no dairy thing on the map. Oh. Right, that makes sense. I mean, we could put in a small dairy thing there, but it wouldn't be worth it. Round baling. Round baling. Bit of cultivating over the far side of the map. More cultivating over the far side of the map. Those two get done. Bit of dead wood. Can't do any harvesting. So much harvesting going on. Oh. Mowing. It is the weekend. Mowing. Ooh, hold on now. We can get that done pretty quick. 8 grand for that one. Oh, and the field next door. Right, we'll do the mowing. Because we all know I love mowing. You get the Massey to do that. I'm not doing that. Get the Massey to go do the plowing. Then we're going to end up doing the mowing next to that. That one. Gotta make the most of the day. And I mean, like, these 3 contracts will help pay for something. Do I even need the mulcher anymore? What do we have that I don't need? Need that, need that, need that. For auto loader, we need that. Mowers, bale wrappers, the new thing. Cultivator. Don't particularly need the cultivator anymore. Because I'd be more inclined just to buy a better one. And that's worth 23 grand. I say. You there. Great job. Field work. There. Go. Unreach. What? That destination to there then. Unreach. Why? What's wrong? Like, why can't you drive up the road? You're sitting on the road. What the heck is wrong? Is it because all the signs are knocked down? It probably actually is. Because that sign is in the way on the road. Something like that, you know? Involuntary spasm there. Ooh, low on diesel actually. Alright. Well, this will give us a good idea of how long it'll take to cut this field anyway. I have done it before, as you can see. Oh, I forgot about the hill, yeah. Come on, Bates. Come on. Not a bother. The fog ain't doing me no favors. Ah, the fog's alright. Fog's alright. I don't mind the fog too much. The hill that's not doing me any favors. But supposedly we're already 20% through this field, so yeah. Cutting some hay. Just mowing some grass for the neighbors. And getting paid for it. This will be our field soon. This is going to be our money earner, this field. It'll take a while to do all the baling and all that stuff, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth a lot to us. So, I think my plan is actually to turn this field into our farm eventually. So just build up the entire farm here. Once we have enough income from other stuff. Go around the edge and get this last bit at the top of the hill. We don't have to come up here anymore. Well, maybe we will. I made the mistake of actually going up the hill again. In the longest possible form. Blasting through it. Probably get the 2 mowing contracts done before the plowing's done anyway. Poor Massey is doing the plowing. We are low on fuel. Keep an eye on that. That's probably going to be the little bit that we leave. I'd be very curious what the yield out of this field would be. Let's go get some diesel. Don't want to make that mistake again. Why would I call it gas? I'm not American. We do petrol and diesel here. In liquid form. That mistake? Technically, Del, yes. Not a can, but we bought a trailer. It's costly. It was very costly. I had to buy that, which I could now sell for 20 grand. Do I sell that for 20 grand? Oh, the temptation. Petrol and gas are about the same thing? No. Petrol is petroleum. Gas is not a liquid. I know you mean gasoline. Are other things destructible or just road signs? Mainly road signs, yeah. Most other things are pretty solid. You don't want to hit them like this. I'm not even sure if that damages your equipment, so... Why would you do the rows that way? I suppose it's a fairly square... No. Yeah, I don't know. Never mind. I'm not going to question it. Chunky fields, okay. If it wasn't for this big hill, it would be great. So try and get this hill out of the way. We'll go back up another time and then we'll do the headlands. With mods you can, Del, yeah. With mods you can. But no, generally you can't. That would be very, very cheesy. If this wasn't a challenge run, I was thinking of doing that mod, but it would make it too easy. Then you'd have to do it like a no contract run, you know. Moved the cabin and got a field or two at the new place. How much do you pay for the new place? Like, even in cabin, the field, it must be worth a bit, like, if it's a few acres. But you would think, right? They had one of the farmers charging him to mow the field down. Then extra to take the bales away. I'd be saying, no, you can pay me if you want the bales. Wasn't there like an animal feed crisis during the summer? They were importing feed. Like, yeah, buddy. I'll hire out a trailer and sell them to someone. A while ago. Yeah. Does he still own the fields, or has that farmer made it a hassle for him and said, oh jeez, well, I'll buy the fields off you? I'd be like, get a valuator on that field there. Ah, cool. Yeah. Well, it depends. You want to have the field manageable first. It's like if the property was up for sale, there might not have been anyone tending the field, so it could have been pretty bad, you know. Oh, they've been paying the guy a while? Alright. I'd say he was jumping at the opportunity. That's what I'd be saying about getting the grass from this contract would be very cheesy. Like you're being paid to cut the field. You're not being paid to take the grass, because the farmer that's paying you to cut the field is going to use that for whatever. Technically. Which is why I wouldn't like that mod in this run. If I didn't really care about that and just wanted to make as much money as soon as possible, then go, yeah. I just buy a silage pit and do all the mowing jobs. So Jacqueline took advantage? Pretty much. He was probably doing the same to the previous owner. Unless they were a local or something. I know if he'd come to me and say, "Oh, I can cut that for however much, and I can take away the grass for however much," like, how about this? If you want to take away the grass and use it, you can cut the field and for not years. But yeah. Maybe like as long as he didn't cut it one day and say, "Oh yeah, here that'll be however much." I'd be like, did you mess up my field without asking me beforehand? Those legal fees are going to be a fucker. Use the language. But I'd kind of like a mod to put in, I keep saying it, to put in like a fine for damaging other people's crops. And putting in damage to other people's crops. To stop me from like driving across that field to get over there, you know? Okay, he's not stuck in the ground, but he's on the headlands, so that's alright. No, I wouldn't go like that now. That would be weird, because like, with the difference in the crop yields and such, it's just like, it should have the same effect on their field as it does on your field, you know? If I drive through a field with white tires on, or just without the narrow tires on, I'd have no problem with it like charging me per little cell that I damage or whatever. Alright, we have both those mowing contracts done. Completely done. 100% done. Or if you knock enough signs over, maybe motorists make corners too fast. Sometimes it does affect the motorists because they don't know what to do, I think. At junctions. If they're in the road, they get completely confused. Seen it happen a few times. That's a nice 11 grand from mowing those two fields. We could probably go do the other one while we're waiting on the plowing. I should. We're 31,000 now, right? Because of that. I'd nearly buy a better plow now and finish that field with the dites. If I went to the right category. That's 16. And it's an extra meter coverage. Maybe a mod with removing election posters. Oh god. I think I'm gonna buy that and just sell the other one. In the long run, that's gonna be useful to us when we're doing stuff, so the issue being the Massey is not going to be able to use that plow. Okay, I think we're nearly at the stage where we kind of want to upgrade the Massey. Get the John Deere. So 175 horsepower. What's our... Like, yeah, the Massey's only 90 horsepower, you know? So if we were to sell that, you're 116 at 45,000. Is that there the whole time? Could get the old 12 horsepower more. Imagine doing a field in that thing. These yokes are crazy. I don't know what they are. Yeah, we paid a whopping 26 grand for our 4-wheel drive Massey. We had the 2-wheel drive as well. But it might be time to save up and get maybe just the John Deere, the front loader. That's an upgrade, so we need 70,000. No, because it's all built in here. You get that from the start now. I don't know what the older games did. Oh, I mentioned real life? Oh, I have no idea. No idea. I know nothing about buying a tractor in real life. do need to top up their water. We're doing a lot of firmware updating on tractors. Oh, servers and whatever. Fair enough. All right. Like what? That field in the back there must have fog all day long. I suppose it's mist at that stage, isn't it? Not a fog. Now we've got a plow. Oh, I don't know. Firmware is firmware, isn't it? Probably, yeah. Now I'm just thinking if we do plow the field, we're not going to be able to do the stone picking because we don't have the stuff. Our own one. How do you ruin all these? Man, they're gonna be all over the place. That's why I don't like this system they have for the plowing. It's serviceable and all, but sometimes then it just does this stuff. It decides what way the lines are going to be, and then they'll have a good one. You can see them like changing every time the wheel moves. God. Alright. We're gonna go up that way now. Oy. Oh, wait, no. Still want to tidy up this edge. Not that it's gonna make any difference. Plow up some of the road there. And God, 3.5 hours. Oh, excuse me. What's going on there? I hit the wrong button again. guys. I didn't like that, whatever was going on. Alright, let's get her done. Like, so that's the old plow. All of that. And the new plow, if we did it from the start, would allow us to do out the field nicely. Well, nicer. I won't say nicely. No shit's given there. Alright, there we go. Alright, leave the plow there. Lions are becoming more of a hazard to me than anyone else. 347 liters of milk. And then the other thing we need to check is actually, because I can't remember. We've hay and straw. Straw, December. Hay, December. Okay, so next month then we sell those bales down at the end of the field. Yeah, it's December, so it's not going to grow. Yeah, okay. Right, they're loaded. Where are we going with them? Didn't read that, did I? Hay is going to the animal dealer. Grand. And straw. Probably the animal dealer too. Cool. Yeah, this is the last of our hay bales, and then we have a couple of straw bales that we picked up off of baling jobs as excess. It would be cool if there was like a tractor or two with a random piece of equipment driving around every now and then. Like they could pick a piece of equipment that's in the contracts, just have it drive around the map once or twice, you know, so it doesn't feel like you're the only farmer in the place. Even though you know they're not going to do anything, but still. Or if a contract timed out, that one of them could drive around, you know? Could have reconnected my wheel when I was doing this. So they're at 39%. Lovely. We got another 5 bales to sell. Grand. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to, I think, some Avorion for a little bit. We'll see.